on the 16th of February, as he opened the door to hope and possibility. President Ramaphosa invoked the words of the late great Brayu.
I want to be there when the people start to turn it around. I want to lend a hand. Send me.
Welcome to the 2018 Directors Event. Count us in.
I think what I'd like to see is that the dialogue turns into action.
Welcome to the 4th edition of the Directors Event, South Africa's biggest board meeting.
As in previous editions, we use this time to discuss the ever-evolving story of the South African economy and the politics of the land that so shape it.
Today, you are part of a select audience of influential leaders that will discuss matters and form collaborations that could change the future of our country.
So let's start looking at the creation of a social value as the core of business objective, and let's do all we can to work together with one another to get our economy and our society, and by implication our own organizations, on a sustainable trajectory.
Every sphere of society, business, academia, everyone should pitch in.
How can we use technology to promote inclusive growth in South Africa?
Whatever we do, it can be in isolation of others. That's why you've got to acknowledge the past, acknowledge where we come from, so that you can be able to say, those who have been previously disadvantaged, let's bring them back. While we're bringing them, don't disadvantage others.
I've come to a realization we don't have an access problem in South Africa because there's fibre almost everywhere. The problem we have is affordability.
I think the first thing is that we're proving that we can deliver world-class technology here in South Africa.
We need to find the value drivers behind developing technology in rural and providing that access.
Both government and the private sector need to leverage both technology and youth if we hope to sustainably meet the growth target of our National Development Plan.
I think an event like this, the solutions come out organically in terms of what people are talking about, what thoughts it inspires in behavioral changes, and understanding what the impact is of those behavioral changes.
.5% of young people who should be in some form of gainful employment or even a training aren't in those places.
One of the biggest challenges in South Africa is how do we actually effectively teach entrepreneurship, and are we preparing our youth to become entrepreneurs?
There's no shortage of ideas, there's just a shortage of infrastructure to support those ideas.
So we have this national asset. Our balance sheet is in our young people, but there are no pathways for them.
Technology is the one level playing field that cuts across multiple barriers.
Break down the walls. Let's come up with solutions to make sure that our children are ready for employment.
There is no shortage of creativity from the youth. It's a pity that the policymakers can't keep up.
If you don't understand youth, put them on your board. So this is the largest board meeting. How many of you have youth board members under 35 on your boards?
See your businesses as opportunities to create pathways for young people, not only into employment, but even for entrepreneurs into your supply chain.
In this conversation, we're looking at South Africa's politics, South Africa's economy. Where do we stand now, and where are we headed?
I think that we need to work extraordinarily hard in order for us to start growing again.
So the key question beginning from December and inspired by Tumamina is first and foremost to build confidence in the economy.
I think the fallacy of policies in South Africa is that we have put the emphasis on policy certainty and stability, but we haven't spoken about policy quality.
We cannot turn a blind eye when things continued to go wrong in the country. It's about just closing the tap at Transnet. You know, it comes down to that.
Wow, what a day, what contributions. I'm sure you'd agree with me that we've had some excellent content and some excellent inputs from the 3 panels that we've had today. Thank you very much. Tumamina, it's for all of us. Thank you.